final question is, our final prearranged question is, what are your plans to widen the roads and improve traffic flow for this?
Yeah, I think the previous and the current town council mayors, they have got a good plan already started. They got a road started to improve Markham Drive and send it out. We do have to look at Cave Spring Road. Skidmore Road, Marble, another road, Marble. I've got this tomorrow morning. If you want to know how much of a need it is, I encourage you to go near the White Farm or either go by Mr. Shaw's farm. You just park somewhere close to the farm, and you see the headaches and nightmares they have getting in and out of the driveway. Roads, I don't know the answer to it, but I know there are people that we can employ, get people involved, engineers and other firms involved. The roads, to me, like it needs to be widened. You need turn lanes, you need access in and out. Some red lights, a lot of people don't like red lights, but you can put a few red lights in place and just make the roads wider and improve the roads. Traffic is a major concern. We got to think about the homeowners that are on those roads to try to help them out as well. We need to be able to get out. I can't imagine if either one of the cars trying to get out of the driveway in the morning. If you had an emergency, it picks up. So we got to come up with some kind of plan to try to fix and alleviate some of these problems and traffic. What that plan is take a team of people working together. I can't have a plan all by myself. It takes a group of people working together to make that thing.
Well, I don't have a plan, but I have some ideas. Things I'd like to see, things I'd like to work with the council on getting done. One of them is, I think 30 miles an hour in residential zones don't have sidewalks too fast. We need to look at lowering those speed limits now. I'm not a fan of speed bumps. Speed bumps at a 30 miles an hour zone, and no way. What we need to do is lower the speed limits. Right, some of the newer subdivisions have 20 mile an hour speed limits and 20 mile an hour speed limits. So our older subdivisions still have young families in them, but don't have the sidewalks. And let's look at bringing those speed limits down. Let's look at asking our law enforcement to go around and address the residents' concerns on people are going too fast. Skidmore is a residential street. It is used like a main thoroughfare. People do 40 and 45 miles an hour down Skidmore. In the morning, taking their kids to school, or after they drop the kids off. That's ridiculous. Skidmore is not a throughway. Skidmore is a residential neighborhood street. It needs to stay that way. I want to put a stop sign down there in some of those intersections. I want to lower the speed limit down to 20, 25 miles an hour. But in order to compensate for that shortcut that everybody likes to take their kids down to the elementary school, what we need to do is make Bethel Road at least a 3-lane road, all the way from the high school to Hartford, and prepare it to be a 5-lane road. We also need to do the same thing for Upper River Road. Cave Spring Road needs to be a 3-lane road, because we've got an elementary school down there with heavy traffic. We've got more and more residential subdivisions being built down there. We need to do something so that we don't end up like that. 15 years ago, when we were looking at this place, I looked all over North Alabama, right? Because my job was to be a resident. I went up to Madison, I went up to Hazel Green, I went up all over the Huntsville area, and the problem I saw was exactly what's happening today. 2-lane roads with a school every mile, and it takes people hours to get to work. Because they did not plan the infrastructure. They kept 2-lane roads and built hundreds of family houses along those 2-lane roads. And all of those houses have kids. And they built and expanded all of those schools up there in Madison. And they didn't do a darn thing for the roads. I don't want that for Clark. We need to expand the roads, we need to expand the sewer. Sewer is what it's going to take to get businesses down here. You cannot open a restaurant without sewer. So unless we expand our sewer so the businesses can connect to that sewer, we're not gonna get any new development for businesses coming in. Unless we have roads where people can drive and get in and out of those businesses, we're not gonna get any businesses coming in. Unless we have roads where people can get in and out of their residences and their neighborhoods and get to the school, we're not gonna have more people come to Priceville and buy $250,000, $300,000 homes. Because they're gonna do like me. They're gonna drive around during a school hour and they go, not me, not here, not now, because they're not doing anything to address the problem. So that's my idea for what we need to do for the road. Anybody else? Huh?
All right, if anybody else has any just off-the-cuff questions they want to ask any of the members, now's the time. If not, I'll just tell everybody thanks for coming out. Thanks to our host, Jody Whithouse, for providing us this wonderful, beautiful venue to do this. I hope we get an opportunity to do it again. I'll just go ahead and do the shameless plug for anybody watching from the Chamber of Commerce. If you're a business owner in the town of Priceville or in the surrounding communities, and you have an interest in seeing Priceville grow, want to be a part of that effort, we're looking for anybody and everybody who shares that vision to join the Priceville Area Chamber of Commerce. We're already online. We've got a website. We've got a Facebook page, Priceville Area Chamber of Commerce. Our